You're not really living, you're just surviving. You wake up tired. You scroll endlessly. You chase things you don't even want, and you wonder why life feels so hollow. But what if I told you that 2,000 years ago, men in togas faced the same battles and they left behind the cure? If you're stuck in survival mode, the Stoics knew exactly how to break free. And today, I'm going to give you 4 timeless lessons that will not only wake you up, but rebuild your mind from the inside out. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Control the controllables. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. You scroll past bad news, get ghosted, miss a deadline, or feel ignored, and suddenly your brain spirals into chaos. That's survival mode, reacting to everything like it's a threat. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. Seneca taught us, most pain is not from events, but from our interpretation of them. So how do we escape? We separate what we can control from what we can't. You can't control the weather, but you can control how you prepare. You can't control others' opinions, but you can control your response. You can't control the world, but you can master yourself. Direct, hit the practice. Every morning, write down 3 things you can't control and let go. Then write 3 things you can and act on them. This shifts your mindset from a reactive animal to a disciplined human. Control the controllables and watch your stress dissolve. If you've made it this far, you're not here by accident. You're searching for more than just survival. You want clarity, power, and inner peace. Hit the subscribe button right now and join the movement of minds mastering Stoic strength in a chaotic world. Compass Lesson 2. Voluntary discomfort. Set aside a certain number of days, during which you will be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress. Seneca. Modern life sells comfort like it's salvation, but constant comfort kills resilience. The Stoics had a remedy for this: voluntary discomfort. Once a week, they would fast, sleep on the floor, or wear plain clothes to train their mind to be free from fear of loss. Why? Because once you prove to yourself that you can endure discomfort, you stop fearing life. Lost your job? You've lived simply before. Broke up? You've sat with solitude before. Flat broke? You know how to survive. Direct? Hit the practice. Fast 1 day a week. Take cold showers. Sleep without a pillow. Go out with plain clothes. Train your mind to know, even if I lose everything, I will still be me. That kind of inner strength, unshakable. Fire Lesson 3, Memento Mori, remember death. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. This isn't morbid, it's medicine. Most people live like they're immortal. They waste time, chase shallow things, and never ask what really matters. But the Stoics stared death in the face every day, not to be afraid, but to be awakened. Memento Mori means, remember you will die. It's not depressing, it's liberating. Because when you remember that life is short, you stop tolerating toxic people. You stop procrastinating on your dreams. You stop living someone else's version of life. Direct. Hit the practice. Every morning, ask, if this were my last day, what would I focus on? Place a Memento Mori reminder, a ring, a wallpaper, a coin, somewhere you'll see it daily. This isn't fear, it's fuel. Which of these Stoic lessons hit you hardest? Drop a fire in the comments if you're ready to rise above survival and start living with purpose. And if you're serious about rebuilding your mindset, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started. Brick Lesson 4, a more fatty, love everything that happens. A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. Marcus Aurelius. Life won't always go your way. You will be betrayed. You will fail. You will hurt. But here's the Stoic answer. Don't resist it. Don't just accept it. Love it. Amor fati means love your fate, not because it's easy, but because it's yours. It's the mindset that turns obstacles into opportunity, pain into power, and suffering into strength. When your business fails, it teaches you resilience. When your heart breaks, it teaches you to love deeper. When your plans shatter, it opens the door to something better. Direct. Hit the practice. Anytime something bad happens, say, amor fati. Ask, how is this making me stronger, wiser, deeper? You don't control the universe, but you do control your response, and that response can transform everything. You were not born to live on autopilot. You were not meant to fear every tomorrow, and you were never meant to stay in survival mode forever. The Stoics left behind not just philosophy, but tools for freedom. Let's recap. Control what you can, release what you can't. Train yourself through voluntary discomfort. Remember death and live urgently. Love your fate and turn fire into light. You are capable of more, but first you must choose to wake up. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. This isn't just about watching videos. It's about transformation. And the world doesn't need more spectators, it needs examples. Be the Stoic the world forgot it needed.